Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope all is well. Now in this video, we're going to be diving deep into how exactly you can increase your pay-per-view sales for your OnlyFans models. So there's going to be a ton of value in here, especially if you're actively managing an account or you're looking to go into managing an account. Now, by the way, my name is Ethan Bayless. I run one of the leading OnlyFans agencies based in the UK. So if you want to apply for mentorship, feel free to apply below. And as well as that, we have a community which delivers very good knowledge when it comes to scaling your first OnlyFans account. So let's get into the video. In general, pay-per-view sales is where you'll be making the majority of your money. If it isn't, then chances are that you haven't optimized it to the best of your ability, which this video should help you sort out. So if you're making more money from subscribers than you are from pay-per-views, then you're missing out on money. The subscribers should count for less than 20% of the overall earnings, and the majority of the rest should come from pay-per-views or pay-per-view related things. So what are pay-per-views? So PPVs are when you send model subscribers her content and they have to buy that content in order to view it. So one of the main reasons that a subscriber will purchase your model's content is because of curiosity. That is the number one driving force in why they purchase that content. So to create curiosity, either your preview is intriguing because you can add a preview along with the actual content so they can kind of see a little glimpse of what they're going to be buying, or the caption is intriguing. So, or another reason is because, they've actually built a connection with that model that makes them want to see all the content that she has to offer. So it's really important to write captions that are intriguing so that get them to purchase the content. And one of the best strategies when it comes to that is to just quite simply look at what other models are doing who are crushing on the platform. So you can go on the OnlyFans platform, you can see models who are crushing it, and you can see the type of pay-per-view captions that they're sending out along with their content. Take inspiration from it. Don't just copy it, but just, take a little bit of inspiration from what they're doing, because obviously there's some thought going into what they're doing. So here's some example of some good captions. First one is, "I can't believe you caught me doing this. You have to save me." An example of that is it's just going to create a little bit of curiosity. They're going to be thinking, "Caught you doing what?" Another one is, "Why do I think this was a good idea? But I'll let you be the judge of that." Again, you're prompting a question related to the content. So that's going to feel some curiosity in terms of they want to answer that question. And then another one is, "You should come help me. I want you to rate this from 1 to 10. Again, a similar strategy, asking for a question with a little bit of curiosity in terms of what the situation currently is with the model. So you can get very creative with this. It doesn't all have to be this curiosity-led. However, you're going to see more increase in purchases from curiosity-related captions, as well as, of course, a curiosity pay-per-view, whether you're using emojis to cover up certain aspects that you're taking a clip from the pay-per-view, or whether it's just a different bit of content altogether. So how often to send out pay-per-view content? At my agency, we send out pay-per-view messages anywhere from 3 to 5 times a day. I know that may sound like a lot, but trust me, 3 to 5 times a day, at that point, you don't see any deterioration in terms of the sales that you're sending out, and you're still optimizing for revenue at that point. Now, you can, important note is you can send the same pieces of content regularly to people who haven't already purchased it. So if you're using a tool to keep track of that, such as Supermetrics, you can see where they purchased a specific bit of content. And if they don't, then you can just change the caption, you can change the preview, and then you can send that bit of content out again. So you don't always have to have this fresh, organic content. So you can make it look like a unique piece of content. Now, the reason we send out pay-per-view content as much as we do is very simple, because it gives us a lot more opportunity to generate sales. It's that simple. Sending out 1 pay-per-view message a day is great, and it is a minimum that I would expect from anyone running an account. But 3 pay-per-views a day increases the earning opportunity by 3x instantly. And as a result of resending content, if you do accidentally resend content to a fan who has already purchased it, just make sure you apologize, say, "Oh, sorry for that," and then send them another piece of content for free. Very simple, and that's in case you do experience issues when sending out the content again. So the next method is to build anticipation. So anticipation is a great way to get quicker sales, okay? And doing so is going to get people to buy the content as soon as it's released. So we build anticipation by posting to our model's wall feed to make announcements regarding special bits of content that will be sent out. So you build the value up of what you're going to be sending out, and then give them a specific time you'll send it to them. So you can upload to the wall feed saying, hey, by the way, a cute photo of the model. By the way, I'm going to be dropping a very special piece of content. You can explain the content a little bit, explain a little bit of curiosity along with it. I'm going to send that to your inbox 7 p.m. tonight. That's an example of building some anticipation so you get those quick sales when you do release that pay-per-view, and the subscribers know when to log on to purchase that content. And then we have increased buying pressure. So you want to make sure that you are increasing the chance for sale as much as possible. Now, this may mean applying pressure to the subscribers to buy content. And you can do this by sending a message once a week that lets them know that your model's content is exclusive and will be removed unless they purchase it. So we give people a very simple message template that we send out at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, just to let them know how the actual account works. And that applies a sense of urgency and scarcity. So we do 2 birds with 1 stone. It's the urgency because they know they need to get that content soon. Otherwise, within 24 hours, it will be removed. And it's scarcity as well because we're saying, hey, the content will only be sent out once. So it's your only opportunity to get that one piece of content. So those are some really powerful strategies when it comes to it. Now, in terms of how to structure pricing wise, here's a very simple guide. So when it comes to pictures, we have pricing for this. So anywhere between $5 and $10 for all these different bits of content. And then when it comes to videos, we have anywhere from $10 all the way up to $50 with this type of content. And you can feel free to send this over to your models in terms of a guide on what sort of content they can create and what sort of price you'll be charging. And that way you get to let the model create her own content, gives her a little bit of freedom around it. But at the same time, you let her know what sort of price you're going to be selling that content for ahead of time. So if they want to make more money, they can make more of this content up here, which has got a higher price to it. So we give these kind of like general brackets here. So it's based on the model's account, based on how many subscribers she has, based on how many sales we're getting. We'll structure it between this bracket. Now, finally, if you are looking for one-on-one mentorship for myself, where I just hand over all the systems you need to scale your OnlyFans agency to 50K a month within 90 days on autopilot, then book in a call myself. And these are serious systems when it comes to model recruitment. So getting high quality models consistently, onboarding models very professionally, and a very thorough onboarding process, everything you need when it comes to it, as well as promotional systems. So everything when it comes to promotional campaigns, scaling the model on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, dating apps, everything, as well as a few other platforms. And then as well as that, we also talk about management strategies. So in-depth standard operating procedures you can hand to virtual assistants in the account, as well as virtual standard operating procedures for managing the account, setting up the account, talking to subscribers, absolutely just everything handed to you on a silver plate. But then again, if you're looking for some quick knowledge, you're just getting started, and perhaps you're not ready or you don't have the capital to invest in getting these systems handed to you, then you can literally just join a community down below of OFM Rockstars, where we'll basically just give you the knowledge you need to get up to at least $1,000 a month with your OFM agency. So I hope this video was of value to you. If you are interested in this, feel free to leave a like and comment what other sort of content you want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next video.